Good evening. I'm reporting live from the outskirts of Meridian, Mississippi, just a stone's throw from the Roberts family residence. For the last 48 hours, the digital world has been in a state of unpredictable magic following the announcement of Roberts' 2026 World Tour. While the machine of the global music industry is already projecting record-breaking ROI and cutthroat ticket battles, the truth of this announcement is far more intimate. Behind the closed doors of the new king of gospel pop, a very different kind of meeting took place. We've decoded the family's response to bring you this 10-point investigative breakdown of how the people who know Coach Roberts best reacted to his global ascent. The shocking news of a world tour didn't reach daughters via a press release. It was delivered with the space and stillness of a family meeting. Roberts, ever the coach, gathered and Grace in their living room to explain that his divinely guided path was about to cross international borders. He utilized what he calls his pulpit pedigree, the ability to communicate with integrity and heart to ensure his girls didn't feel like they were losing their father to the machine, but rather that they were embarking on a testimony together. He explained that this tour was the unfiltered result of years of persistence, and that they were his primary sovereignty. The reaction was one of wide-eyed, unpredictable magic, as the reality set in that their 5:30 a.m. hustle was moving from Mississippi to the global stage. This was the first brick in the fortress of his tour planning, ensuring the felt secure before the first ticket was even sold. As the eldest, has been the primary witness to the sandpaper of her father's struggle. She remembers the two no's before the historic yes of 2025. Her reaction to the 2026 World Tour was reportedly one of magnificent and quiet pride. Sources close to the family say she viewed the announcement as the ultimate ROI. For every long night her father spent balancing lesson plans with vocal rehearsals. Her reaction was less about the luxurious lifestyle of travel and more about the truth that her father's integrity had finally been recognized by the highest levels of the industry. She reportedly began asking sophisticated questions about the routine of international travel, showing a level of maturity that credits to their church-bred conviction. For the tour is the seal of approval that her father's persistence was never in vain. If provided the grit, provided the silk. Her reaction to the tour announcement was a creative eruption that reportedly shattered the expectations of the tour's creative directors, whose very name reflects gospel pop soul, immediately asked if she could insert her own creative ideas into the stage design and song selection. Has always encouraged his daughters to be unapologetically themselves, and he was reportedly moved by her desire to help him, the global stage. She wants to ensure the unpredictable magic of the live show captures the soulful bliss of their home life. Her involvement has turned the tour into a family digital ministry project, proving that the Roberts effect is a multi-generational force. The youngest, Grace, whose birth was a pivotal divine redirection in its idol journey, reacted with the pure, unfiltered joy of a toddler who sees her daddy on the screen. However, her presence triggered a cutthroat, logistics shift in the tour's blueprint. Has vowed that the 2026 tour will be a slow-burn affair. He refuses to follow the robotic industry standard of 3 months away from home. Instead, he is scheduling frequent flights right away back to Meridian to ensure school routine and Mississippi peace are never compromised. This sovereignty over his schedule is a magnificent display of his girl-dad priorities. He is telling the machine that his daughter's stability is more bankable than any extra tour date. The news was met with a deep, church-bred conviction by his grandfathers, the bishop and the deacon. Their reaction was one of solemn prayer and divine guidance, viewing the tour not as a secular concert run, but as a global digital ministry. They reminded that his sandpaper and silk vocals are a stewardship, and that he must walk onto those global stages with his head up and his spirit right. This blessing provided the spiritual recharge, needed to face the cutthroat pressures of international fame. For the elders, the tour is the unfiltered manifestation of the faith, hard work, and heart they instilled in him since he was 2 years old. This pulpit pedigree is the secret engine that will keep grounded as he travels from Meridian to London. Following the family reveal, manager met with the family to decode the tour's financial ROI. The reaction from the inner circle was a cutthroat focus on the bankable future of the three girls. They have structured the 2026 tour to act as a fortress of security, ensuring that the luxurious lifestyle of the road translates into permanent sovereignty for, and the family's support for the man who doesn't take a dime and keeps name clear was absolute. They view the tour as a magnificent opportunity to make their Mississippi peace recession-proof for generations to come. This strategic alignment is what allows to stay still amidst the noise of contract negotiations. The wider Roberts family, the community of Meridian and Elementary, reacted with a magnificent sense of ownership. For them, this isn't just a tour, it's a victory for the underdog from the Magnolia State. The truth of their reaction is a persistence in protecting his integrity. Local leaders are already planning a homecoming that will likely shatter local records. This community support acts as a silk that smooths over the sandpaper of the global industry, providing with a safe haven to return to whenever he needs to escape the machine. Their reaction proves that is unapologetically them, no matter how many global stages he stands on. One of the most shocking parts of our investigative report is the family's unanimous support for his decision to delay his debut album. In the space and stillness of their home, they agreed that integrity means not rushing the divine redirection of his career. They want him to focus on the unpredictable magic of the live 2026 tour rather than a robotic and processed studio project. This strategy of restraint was at the kitchen table, where his daughters reportedly told him to keep people wanting more. This family-backed sovereignty gives the leverage he needs to tell the machine that he will not be rushed. As rumors and whispers began to emerge about the tour's scale and ticket prices, the Roberts family reacted by forming a spiritual engine of protection around. They have become his shield against the negative Nancys of 2026 social media. Told me that his daughter's unfiltered love is the only ROI he truly values. Their reaction was to stay still and ignore the noise of the industry fakes. This girl dad resilience is what allows to walk onto the stage with his head up, knowing his name is clear because his heart is pure. Their support is the sandpaper that gives him the grit to keep going. Finally, the family's reaction to the tour announcement is inextricably linked to his Grammy nomination for Still Live. They see the 2026 tour as the magnificent victory lap for his persistence. Whether he takes home the award on February 1 or not, his family's reaction is that he has already won the national election of our hearts. They are preparing for a year of divinely guided travel, turning the hiccups of the past into the hymns of the future. The new king of gospel pop is ready to take the world, and he's doing it with the unapologetically loyal support of the only congregation that truly matters, his family.